Hey, Jen, we had a special day. You got to witness it from your end, but by all accounts, the Concord 250 was a huge success. And behind me, which has always been the centerpiece of this historic day, and it remains, is the Old North Bridge. People are still getting photos, walking across the bridge. The entire parade today that Jen just mentioned actually walked across the bridge as they have done for years in Concord. But let's show you some highlights. One of the early morning highlights was when one of the reenactors, Dr. Samuel Prescott, rode his horse across the bridge. That part of history was when Samuel Prescott actually rode to alert people in the Concord area that the British were coming. It was a majestic scene today as he re-rode that on his horse again over the bridge. And then we went a little high tech. There was a military flyover that was at the end of this morning's speaking engagement, which was a lot of people did not expect to see, but it was impressive. And finally, there was a huge crowd. They tell us that there was probably 40 to 50,000 people inside the Minuteman National Park as they all gathered to celebrate Concord 250.
Ordinary people faced an extraordinary choice: monarchy or democracy. They could remain subjects of a distant crown or risk everything for the idea of self-government. They chose freedom. Farmers and blacksmiths, shopkeepers and ministers, teachers and mothers, everyday citizens who had no guarantee of success stood their ground. And when the smoke cleared on that April morning, the first shots of a revolution had been fired.
So certainly a special day here in Concord, 250 years to the day when that confrontation between militiamen as well as British redcoats, and it really was a turning point and pivotal time in our history and starting the American Revolution. Said with estimated about 50,000 people were here inside the Minuteman National Park. Organizers have told us they had invited every living U.S. president, but none decided to take them up on the invitation. It would have created an entire different security situation, but by and large, the reviews from people that came here today, it was a wonderful day to celebrate 250 years right here in Concord, Massachusetts. Jen, I'm going to send it back over to you where the parade is.